Forget it. Now for something completely different.
How dare you insect? How dare you interrupt? This is the bathroom.
Recently I ruffled some feathers here on YouTube. Nothing new for me. I kind of like it when I piss people off with truth. The only recourse against truth is misrepresentation. Think about that. Now, to be perfectly clear, if you disagree with me, good. Let's talk about it like adults. Maybe we both can grow through that conversation. Unfortunately, that's not what happened in this instance. Oh, the online drama. So this person has a YouTube channel where they try to help people with pest problems. That's cool with me. I do the same thing. They reviewed my video in a live stream, complaining about what I had to say. But later in that video, all but quoted most of the things I said in that video. But we'll get to that part in a bit. Where the difference shows is this person tells people exactly what chemicals to buy and how to use them. Now, this seems like it would be gold to the DIYer, but there are underlying issues with doing this. It has nothing to do with losing business to DIYers. We actually agree on this. A DIYer is never going to be my customer, and that's no skin off my back. That's okay. I'm a DIYer on some stuff, look, but some stuff I know better than to do it. The issue starts with several things that I have already addressed in many videos before. You give me a wrench, a YouTube video, and roll me under the bug truck, and there's a good chance I'm going to screw it up. Yeah, I might get lucky and fix it, but that's not going to be a quality job. And if I screw it up, I could make it worse or more expensive. Also, I have no clue how to troubleshoot it when something goes wrong. My transmission comes out and smacks me in the face, I'm going to have to call somebody. Now let's bring that into the realm of pest control, and there's some major safety issues if not done correctly. Okay? In pest control, some problems can be DIY'd if you choose to, and some types of treatments need to be left alone by Joe Schmo. That's just how it is. The pest control industry, that's me and this guy, uses 1% of pesticides that are consumed here in the U.S. You, the consumer, use the rest. And I would easily guess 90% of that is used incorrectly and or unsafely. It's just the reality of it. Now for the person who has a brain and can follow directions, they can get good results with this guy's recommendations. Unfortunately, most don't put in that effort. In fact, I see this every day. Misapplied pesticides making the problem worse or creating a safety issue. I saw one today. I can count on one hand the consumers that I come in contact with that have done things correctly. But then why are they still calling me? Yeah, it didn't work. Even after doing on paper the correct thing because they don't have the knowledge and experience. The pest control industry would not exist if it were that easy. In fact, if you roll the comments in his videos, those people seem to reach about a 50-50 success. Now what? Now what do they do? That's the problem. So this YouTuber took issue with my video, but totally missed the point. My point was that consumers, and even pest control professionals, all of us, have fallen into this trap of focusing on the chemical product as the solution. When you use something and that doesn't work for whatever reason, the first question is, what product should I use? That's the wrong question. There are better choices than others when selecting your weapons, but method is the key. The tagline repeated in that video, in my video, was you're not paying for the chemical. You're paying for a professional for the knowledge to safely and effectively fix the problem. Look, pest control isn't sexy. No one wakes up and says, I want to buy a pest control service today. They just want the bugs gone, and they think we have some magical unicorn juice to decimate all the bugs. It's method and knowledge, not chemical, not products. You can get everything I use if you want, and I've said that many times before, but you don't know how to use it, and that's okay. I don't know how to fix a transmission or replace a nuclear reactor. You can't know everything. Ironically, he ended up repeating most of what I said in the video after complaining about it. The crazy thing is we've talked before, and it's always been cordial. We even talked not long before he went live, and he told me he was going to review my video, and even invited me to join in. So I did. My wife was watching and started to get annoyed because he was complaining and then agreeing with exactly what I said. She cares enough to watch my videos. I was so touched. There was even some dude on there calling him out that evidently had seen my videos. When challenged, he backpedaled, saying his point was that I was condescending and a jerk and I talked down to my customers. For heaven's sakes, I start my videos with, "Yeah, you whatbugsme." If I was truly that angry all the time, my heart would have exploded from the astronomical blood pressure, okay? Come on. Here's the thing. My hashtag is #whatbugsme. I have a shtick or a character that I use for my videos. It's pretty obvious. I'm trying to add humor to the otherwise boring and unsexy subject of pest control. For most people, at least, they don't care about pest control. Us bug geeks love it. Anyway, any dunderhead can see that the angry guy thing is an act. It's oftentimes sarcastic, silly, and over the top with cut-in audio and video stuff that's just silly. My hope is to squeeze some knowledge into people's brains among the silliness, like edutainment. Look, I'm not here to win YouTube. I don't care about some plaque on the wall from a company with questionable business practices, just so I can put it in the back of my video. I don't care about that. That doesn't get me anything. I'm here to kill bugs, okay? I use these videos to educate my customers and get messages all the time about how they laughed and found them informative and entertaining while giving them information nobody else would. Especially dispelling the stupid internet myths surrounding pest control, and boy, oh boy, are there a bunch. Believe it or not, I'm a nice guy. I'm not for everybody, and neither's my dry humor, and that's okay. This YouTuber made the mistake of assuming we had the same goals with our videos, and then judging by that assumption. I was even okay with having that conversation until he went from disagreeing to drawing conclusions that evidently just fell out of his butt. So I calmly responded in the comments as to the meaning of the video he obviously missed. The odd thing is that comment and a couple more of mine were deleted. So I opened my wife's account to see what everyone else was saying, and they weren't there. Interesting. Then asked why he was deleting my comments. He claimed he didn't delete comments, but I have the screenshots. So instead of engaging and discussing, he shut me out and lied about it. Okay, it's his channel, he can do that, but it really shows character. I guess you can't challenge the bug god of YouTube. His subscribers could have benefited from that conversation. That would mean answering some challenges. I think he's probably a good dude, and I'm sure he knows how to kill some bugs, but if you're going to make bold statements and throw them out there into the ether online, you need to be able to answer them. I'm ready to answer for anything I say on my videos. And I'm not naming him like he did me. But, you know what? Maybe somebody will watch one of my videos and realize he's full of crap or misrepresented me, actually more accurately misrepresented me. I'm ready to answer for anything I say in my videos. I'm not naming him like he did me. You should have listened to your wife, dude. She told you not to. I even thought about cutting clips of his claims in with my past videos proving his claims wrong. I probably won't bother, but that would be epic. The point here is with this internet drama llama is anyone who censors you is afraid. I would have loved to do a show having that discussion on how we differ. in our philosophy of pest control, and even suggested that before this attack. I've done that before. I've been on podcasts and things where we differed, and we both learned something. Now, to be fair, I checked the video later, and my live stream comments were there again. Interesting. I don't know how I don't go live, so I don't know if this was a glitch thing or nefarious or whatever. Seems manual since he refused to engage the explanations to his complaints. Hit that like button if you like this, and if you can't stand me, hit the thumbs down button twice, really hard. Just make sure you tell me why I repulse your fragile constitution. Now, it seems to me he's probably an okay dude, but just maybe he didn't handle this the best way. That's okay, whatever. Then he got challenged by someone who knows what they are talking about versus the audience that is there to learn. It was kind of weird that he invited me and told me he was going to review my video, then refused to engage in a discussion on the subject. The crazy thing is we agree on many things. Even so much that a couple of weeks ago I did a video on how to keep bugs out of pet food, and a couple days later, guess what? He did the same exact video, all but quoting me in it. And you know what? That's okay too. I don't care. There's only so much stuff you can talk about on the subject of pest control, especially one as unsexy as this subject. So I take the high road, understanding that we've all done some shady things in the past. It's just the internet. Let's get back to killing. I love to kill them.
Welcome back to Van Entertainment!
How's everybody doing tonight?
Yes, for certain. There is no stopping them. The ants will soon be here. And I, for one, welcome all you insect overlords. I'd like to remind them that as a trusted TV personality, it can be helpful in rounding up others to toil in their underground sugar cave.
So, I stand upon my desk to remind myself that we must constantly look at things in a different way.